Good morning, Liberty family, to you out in the pews and to you at home as well. Ephesians 2:18 and 19 says that through Jesus, we have access to God and that we are members of His family. I'm reminded of this past Christmas when all 7 of my kids and about 100 grandkids were in my house at the same time. At one point, I stopped and just looked around at everyone and I was briefly overwhelmed with emotion. Even though I have individual relationships with each of my children and grandchildren, I felt like my heart was about to burst with joy having them all under the same roof at one time. I believe that God gave me a tiny glimpse into His heart and how He feels about watching us gather together as His family. He is here in our midst and His love for us is overwhelming. We all know about the wise men visiting Jesus. They came with gifts like gold, frankincense, and myrrh. These gifts weren't just items of wealth. They were leading indicators of their heart posture. Contrast this with King Herod. His treasure was his power, his throne. It took his heart in the opposite direction, away from God, away from the incredible event that was unfolding in Bethlehem. This is what Jesus meant when He said, "Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." The wise men's hearts were clearly set on God, shown through their treasures. Herod's heart, however, was tied to his earthly power, pulling him away from God. So what do we treasure? Is it something that brings our hearts closer to God? Or are we perhaps unknowingly treasuring things that distance us from Him? Think about where you spend your energy, your resources, your time. Are those investments drawing you nearer to God, helping you to grow in faith and love? Or are they anchoring your heart somewhere else? Let's align our treasures with our spiritual journey, ensuring they lead our hearts closer to God. It's not about the material worth of our treasures. It's about where they guide our hearts.
Hey, I'm Diane. I'm so glad I caught you because I wanted to invite you to Unshackled 2024.
2024.
For those of you who may not know, Unshackled is an inner healing journey. If you're that person that thinks, I don't need inner healing, I grew up going to church every Sunday in a loving Christian home. I get it, because I was that person. I grew up here at Liberty with incredible parents that some of you knew. So you would think, with such a great legacy, that I was fine. But the Lord showed me that religion had shackled me and that I was believing lies. In class last semester, I loved hearing other people's testimonies. We all learned from one another. I hope you come and learn more about yourself, others, and God, and that He would bring healing to every area of your heart, even the places you might not even realize that you need. If you don't come, the devil will get you. No, just kidding. If Unshackled sounds like something you want to be a part of, join us here on Wednesday night at Liberty Church at 6:30.
Impact classes start this Wednesday, February 7th. Come at 5:30 to eat and fellowship. Classes start at 6:30. You don't want to miss this opportunity to learn and grow with your church family. Super Bowl Sunday! And next Sunday, February the 11th, we will have a Super Bowl party here at Liberty. This is a yearly event for our church and is a great time to fellowship, eat great food, watch the game, play some board games, and just have a great time. Stay tuned for more information about all the fun. It is such an honor to be here with you, worshiping God and hearing His Word together. I pray that God will speak directly to your hearts today through the message that Pastor Bruce brings. Let's give our pastor a warm welcome.